It's a beautiful day to be beautiful, which you are. I read something very powerful earlier on today about if you remain satiated and entertained, or if you keep them satiated and entertained, they will be unsuspecting of their current condition, to the point that you could even have a crowd of people yelling at a scream at about a certain sport, or wearing another man's name on their back rather than their own. It is currently 7:21, as you can see, and I haven't had anything to drink or eat so far today. Can you believe I'm this buff and I can't open a bloody... Anyway. Have you noticed in your own life, when you're trying to get at it, hopefully you're watching this and you have in your own life some type of aim, goal, ambition. When you are trying to get at your degree, at your job, at your business, often at times we feel lethargic. We feel like I'll do it later, or I don't want to get out of bed now, I don't want to take that cold shower, I don't want to blah blah blah. In these times, observe your state, observe how you are. Most of the time, 100% almost, you will be at least entertained. You will have something on your phone or wherever that will keep your mind busy. When you have your mind busy, it has an excuse to not tend to the more important affairs in your life that you really actually want to be tending to. You don't want to be watching another reel, another short, another video, or another episode. You don't want to be playing another game, another whatever. You want to make progress in your life. There are things and people awaiting your achievements and your progress. You yourself are awaiting it. You have a gift and a light inside that the world could really use, especially today. And yet you decide to shed it not. And it's a real shame, above all for yourself, because you know you are promised more than what you are currently doing. I've noticed in my own life, in these times of I'm feeling lazy, I don't want to get at it, I was often entertained and not feeling hungry. Now, the reason that this is so important and so unbelievable, to the point that you will wear someone else's shirt in your bag, that you will idolize other people, that you will not question your own actions and think for a moment, wait, am I really behaving like a man or a human ought to behave? Or am I wasting my potential as part of this apex category of species that we are? Because indeed we are doing something that's not worthy of what we are worth. And it's plain to see if we go into metaphysics and into more philosophical terms. A lot of people, myself included, are very wishy-washy and hard to come by, hard to believe a lot of things. And until seeing proper evidence, we often refute evidence. So, if you're familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you know that there are a few things that we need before we desire something greater, right? So, the peak of our desire is self-actualization, right? Wanting to realize why we exist and all of these things. Beneath that is self-esteem, wanting to feel important within our world, society, culture. Beneath that is belonging to a culture, society, group. Below that is having safety, so like knowing that you are not in any imminent danger, right, to come, and that you are sheltered, you have a home, and all these things, and you have people that you have like loved ones, whatever. And the first of all is the physiological needs, that you are well rested, that you're not sick, that you're not hungry, thirsty, and yeah. These things considered, when we have our entertainment as well as our hunger satisfied, we reach a point where we are fine and we don't have any instinct to move. Now what I'm about to say is a little bit more on the intense side of things, but you can use this survival instinct to actually your benefit. What it means is you will put yourself through hunger, right? Let's say that you're fasting, right? That you do intermittent fast or whatever. You will realize as you practice this throughout the day, as the day lengthens and carries on going forth, you will find yourself being a bit more anxious, a bit more like snappy, like, alright, I need to do something, because you feel yourself hungry. Of course, at the end of the day, you open the fridge and there's food there, right? There's no problem. So you're not going to die. It's fine, it's a safe practice. But you tell yourself, I'm not going to eat until I finish this, or I'm not going to eat until this allocated time. And likewise with entertainment, I'm not going to open my phone until I finish this amount of words on my essay. I'm gonna leave everything, for example, on do not disturb or on focus mode if you have something similar on your phone. You set yourself a few rules which will make it for you to not be entertained, to not be satiated, so that you get at the things that really matter to you, that are really important to you. At the end of the day, you don't even want a lot of the bullshit that you put yourself through. You don't. If you sit down for a minute, right, let's say that right now, matter of fact, I have things I want to do with my life, right? Well, I feel to myself, well, yes, I want to do them, but I don't know, I'm bored, whatever. How about you say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna sit down and do nothing. And when I feel like doing something, or the next thing that I do will be that thing, right? So when I feel like I want to do something, I will have to get up and do that thing. Perfect. You sit down. I have nothing to do. I have no phone, and I'm hungry as well. What should I do? Alright, well, I don't want to work right now, right? Because I was on my phone a second ago, and I didn't want to work. I just wanted to carry on going on my phone. So I don't want to work right now, so I want to just, I don't know, I don't know. And then eventually you're going to say, I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored and I'm doing nothing and I'm hungry. It's a little plus. Above the satiation, whatever, is being entertained, especially for today, that's important. If you're entertained, you do not let yourself entertain others by being creative. If you only consume, how are you ever meant to like live out? Let's say that there was one hole, right, that things came into your body and left it. Let's say that you ate and ate. You never had any room to kind of like spill. If you just keep on going like this, you will never go like that. In the same way, sit down, take some time. It won't take long, I promise you, and realize, man, I'm like all anxious and stuff. I need to do something. Okay, I'm gonna go work. And then you get up and you do some work, because there are things that are waiting for you ahead of your path. A gift that you have deep down inside. A light that you should shed upon the world, because we deserve it and because you deserve it. So remember, it is sunny when you smile.